Hey guys, I'm Devlin Dahmer, and today we're going to be talking about the inactive accounts channel type of deal, uh, or inactive accounts type of issue thing. Um, I am definitely worried about this. I'm definitely I've been worried about when I saw that when I learned about that. I was kind of scared and worried about that. You know what I mean? Like I was kind of scared and like worried that this was all going to happen. Like, um, it's mainly because of YouTube. Um, even though now, granted, I am aware that that Google did say that they're not going to like delete like inactive YouTube channels or anything like that. I still don't know about. I'm still not sure if that's the. I think what they might end up doing is, I think they might end up doing it anyways behind her back and such here. Um, you know what I mean, like stuff like that, because there's because I did watch some videos that where YouTube did do something behind our back, and or 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 rather, okay. So what's basically going on is that YouTube. Um, so like I remember seeing some YouTube videos of you know of YouTube being shady and such here, and so what I am going to do, like what I'm going to do for all of you guys is that I am going to I'm predicting that they might do what they promised not to do anyways behind our back. Um, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do this. I'm gonna download as much videos that I personally enjoy. You know what I mean? Like download as much as I could. You know what I mean? And and by December, by the time YouTube, like I think they might end up when they end up actually taking them down and such or whatever. They'll I'll then I'll then um, I'll then re-upload them on YouTube and such here. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna like re-upload them immediately or anything like that. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to um, what I will instead do is create a channel, a different channel for all these videos to go in. It's going to be called Archive Society. And what this is going to do is that it's going to help people, it's going to basically, you know, it's basically supposed to you know recollect internet history and such as part of a way to so that it's not like gone forever or what I mean. So that's what I'm going to do so that way I can that way I can um, so that way people can re-look back at childhood memories and such here, you know what I mean, stuff like that before it all gets taken down and such here, or at least stuff that people have enjoyed during their teens and other stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I remember during my teens, I've enjoyed Make Me Bad 35 and other stuff like that. Now, granted, I'm not going to re-upload those like right away. What is instead going to happen is that I'm going to simply like download them, but but wait, but I'm going to wait until because because I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be all like, oh, this is like I'm not like going to be all like, oh, they're gonna like. I mean, I'm not trying to like be all like, oh, they're gonna lie to us anyway and take them down, blah blah. It's more of a theory of mine. It's more of a theory. That's what I'm trying to get at. And so what? So what am I? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to not re-upload things like immediately, but rather wait until YouTube actually takes them down or whatever, or at least that's what I'm predicting. Or at least that's what I'm predicting. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure to. I need a drink of water. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and as part of a way to. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do and such here as part of a way to. As part of like a. That's what I'm gonna do so that when the likelihood of YouTube channels being inactive actually happens, like they're not fully gone forever. Like I'll just re-upload them and then I'll like so that way everybody could actually like those, or so that everybody could actually like watch and re-look back all the great memories and other stuff like that. So that's what I'm basically planning on doing. That's what I'm going to do. That's kind of why that's what I would like to achieve and such here. Hopefully, as soon as possible. Um, so yeah, there. Now, granted, it's not just videos that everybody is going to like. It's also videos that I like that other people are not really interested in or whatever. So that's what I'm going to achieve, and that's what I would like to do. Um, I will give out. I will hopefully track down and document like certain dates on there, so that way nobody, so that way uh, people can like because there's obviously going to be people being like, oh, when was this released in? Um, they so that like I would end up like they would end up being released in like now granted there are also old re-uploads on there's going to be some old re-uploads of said videos and such here, you know what I mean, from like inactive channels and such here. So I will make sure to so those videos I don't know if they're going to have the original date in it, but they will but they're going to be okay. So I don't like so some of the videos will not have like there's some channels that are inactive but yet have like have been re-uploaded a second time or at least a third or second time or whatever. Um, so like I'm basically going to so if anything really like now granted if the link does not have or does not show or no not the link but like if the description of the re-upload does not have the original date in it that of said re-upload of the original video, then it's not then I'm not gonna give out the original date because of the fact that I would not know at all when it was released in or whatever, like at all. So yeah, it's like going to. But but even then though, I will like if a channel that has re-uploaded uh thingies ended up being taken down, not because of copyright, not because of not because of like copyright or anything like that, but rather because of Google's taking down inactive accounts type of thing. If that's the reason why they would do, if that is the reason why it would get taken down, then I'll make sure that then I'll make sure. Well, and I'm basically okay. So okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. So what is going to happen is that if I'll download videos from an inactive account, right, that has re-uploaded videos, but hasn't ever since. Like, if that channel ends up, if that sort of channel ends up being taken down, then I will re-upload. Then I will re-upload because before that channel would ever get taken down, I'll make sure to like upload them immediately, or not upload them, but like rather okay, not really upload them, but rather download them. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Uh, I'm sorry if I did not like. I'm sorry if I got you all lost on what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry about that. I was just I was trying to basically find a way to put it, if anything. So I'm sorry for. I'm sorry if I was not. I'm sorry if you were not following along for the moment what I was trying to say about re-upload, like channels that have re-uploaded but have not been like active in like years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'm gonna make sure to download those. I'm gonna download channels from or videos from those channels and stuff like that. So I will make sure to do that, so that way, you know, so yeah, so that way, when it gets taken down, people can still watch the videos. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Really, going to do that, and because that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. Like, I did not see that coming. Honestly, the whole like, oh, we're gonna take down inactive accounts, blah blah. Like now, like I said, we don't know if YouTube. Now we don't know if YouTube is or is not going to go behind our backs. Um, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. I'm just gonna try to like. I'll try to make sure not to. I'll try to make sure to. Uh, I'll definitely try to make sure to be more active and such here. You know what I mean? Like any way I can possible and such. So that's all I'm trying to. So yeah, that's all I'm trying to get at. You'll also basically what I'm trying to get at is that I'm trying to um, I'm gonna re-upload videos from inactive YouTube channels just in case. This is just in case, right? This is just in case the channel ends up being taken down behind our back. Even if YouTube were to not claim, even if YouTube were to claim otherwise, I think it's very important that we might, try to do what we can to, or I'll try to do what I can to make sure that we, this is just in case the channel ends up being taken down or whatever alongside the videos, because I kind of want to, this is just me. Like this is just it's more of a just in case type of thing, really. Like this is a just in case thing. Like you get the idea of where I'm trying to go. you get the idea of what I'm trying to, go for. You get the idea of what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, I'm going to do that, and I will be active on my own YouTube channel for sure. Like I'm gonna do a channel like one of my channels. I have a fair bit of accounts, and I've never used most of them. I've never used in like years. So I'm gonna go back to. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to be at. I'm gonna go back to like being more active on those channels or accounts. Um, this especially means that I'm going to be I'm going to change some of the channels or change a fair bit of change some of the channels that I have that I've never used at all. Or at least some that I've never used in like years. That's what I'm going to do, so that way when so that like I'm definitely going to change one of my channels to Archive Society. You know what I mean? Like it's no longer like the channel's no longer going to be called this. It's instead going to be called Archive Society. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I think it'll be cool for me to like to uh, this will especially help people that that want to relive the time that he or she watched this and other stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, and that's what I'm going to achieve. Because it's like you cannot delete history. Okay, you cannot get rid of history. Like it needs to be remembered. It's important. You know what I mean? Like there's museums that especially does not forget history like ever. Like we can't like certain things we should not let disappear at all. Okay? So yeah, that's what I'm good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and uh when I develop the channel, when I end up developing the channel and such here, Archive Society, I will link you to that in the description down below, so that way if YouTube ends up doing what I'm predicting might end up doing behind our backs, then then I'll make sure to re-upload all the stuff. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and please subscribe and all that stuff. Give it a like and many other things. Follow me on. I actually have new accounts that you can follow me on. I have Reddit. I have DeviantArt. I have Twitter. So yeah, I have those, and even though much like my YouTube channels, I'm not active on them. I am still. I will be soon. So yeah, thank you and bye.